You need to cherish every minute of your family, every minute you have them, because life can change in an instant. I'm Joe Buczek. We are here at Bakes for Buczek today. It's a tournament that we started about 8 years ago. My son was Tyler Buczek. He drowned in 2012 in Lake Michigan. Gary Knab, a good friend of mine, came to us with an idea of, hey, how about if we start some kind of fundraiser?
We're at Fort Washington, Wisconsin at Harbor Hills Recreation Center, celebrating Tyler's life. I really wanted to make sure his name never got forgotten. So I went to Kim and Joe and I asked, hey, can we do something to memorialize Tyler and keep his name alive for a lot of years? And they said, Gary, if you want to do it, let's do it. And it's grown into something pretty special.
And this year is kind of special in that we're partnered with Mel's Charities. And that came about from when my son died. I got a check in the mail from this place called Mel's Pig Roast that I wasn't sure what that was at the time, and did a little research, and the rest is history. As Tom always says, you can't make this stuff up.
It's a real simple recipe. Having fun and impacting lives. Why is Mel's Charities here? We heard the story. So we helped give to his scholarship, and it continued year after year. Then what happened is we started to get to know the Buczek family and all the family and friends that get involved with the tragedy that happened. So they contacted us about 6 months ago and said, you know what, you guys have these great times for great causes throughout the year. We could use a little help. And we're not here to change anything. We're here to grow it and sustain Tyler's legacy for a really long time.
Mel's has been absolutely outstanding in everything we're doing here. You know, I didn't know much about Mel's until I started reading about it, and Joe knew a lot about it. He's like, you need to look into this a little bit more. And we looked into it, I'm like, we have to somehow get involved with Mel's Charities. And it made perfect sense for us to combine forces and come together and create this and be part of Mel's Charities.
Fort Washington State Bank has been a supporter of Mel's Charities. Our brands are very similar in that what we want to do is we want to have a good time and do good at the same time. Mel's Charities does a really good job of keeping money in Ozaukee County, and as someone who has 8 branches in Ozaukee County, it's what we aim to do as well. We want to see this community flourish because we also live, work, and play here.
We hope we keep going strong. The Mel's partnership has really given us avenues we didn't have before, which will make that easier and has made this year easier. And we would love to keep giving back and be part of Mel's long into the future if possible.
What you have to understand here, out of darkness comes light. And like Joe said, life's so fragile. Live in the moment. We so worry about stuff that happened last week, worry about next month, next year. You gotta live in the moment because we're all day to day here.